Here we go. I don't know how many of you had that shop teacher in school that has managed to like saw off every limb on their body. They always seem to be the most unqualified person to have that job. We had a guy like that when I was in school. Like I actually watched him sew his own finger back on. But this is called The Bride of Frankenstein. My eighth grade shop teacher once sewed off 3 fingers in the same week, often sending us in search of his missing digits, promising extra credit to the lucky student who helped them sew them back on in the nurse's office. We were Frankenstein. He was the misunderstood monster with weak hands and bolts for brains. It was a few weeks before we noticed her potbelly, the new girl. She had transferred in mid-semester, rumor had it, to escape an abusive father. He in his mid-40s, it seemed strange to see them holding hands behind his weathered workbench. But what did we know? Their romance was a silent movie. Though if there had been any protest, they would have been hard to hear over the noise on the shop floor. As time went by, we noticed her stomach expanding, teaching us more at 14 than any health class ever could. One afternoon, the principal came in and asked us to wait out in the hall. He had us line up against a wall and walk quickly back inside. She was crying, an ugly princess in a flaming tower made of balsa wood that would never hold up against the weight of her own decisions. We took turns running up to the shop window, steaming the glass. When it was my turn, all I could see were the girl's parents screaming in slow motion and mouthing the words pregnant and slut. A few days later, a new teacher walked in and inspected our work. We said nothing. We found out over the summer that they had had twins, getting married in a quick shotgun service so he could avoid jail time, later moving in with his aging mother. She became the bride of Frankenstein. In a gown draped with faded pearls, she could never feel pure. His fingers touched her lips, but were too misshapen to ever wear a ring. Their love, like a lopsided birdhouse, never seemed to match up quite right. As years went by, people talked. We, the villagers, watching quietly as her future became invisible. Words hung like burning pitchforks on the tongue of God. More sad than angry, that her dreams had not been sewn on stronger hands.